What's up, everybody? Decided to do a little bit of content. What's everybody up to tonight? As you can see, I'm at my spot. Not much going on tonight, other than me. Oh, shit. I'm your pusher. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that Negro in the alley. I'm your pusher. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that sucker in the alley. 'Cause I'm a Christian. You know me, I'm your friend. I'm your Christian. Nobody interested in what I got going on. No one. What's up, Austin? ¿Qué pasó? What you up to, man? What's going on? I decided to go live. I was bored out of my mind. Do I have a cigarette? Yes, I have a cigarette. Here you go, brother. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy. I'm that sucker in the alley. I'm your pusher. I'm that sucker. What's going on? Welcome. Got bored, had no music, so decided to go live. Live, all the way live. Don't even have to walk, don't even have to drive. Just sail over. Come along and ride on your fantastic voyage. You know me, I'm your friend, 'cause I'm your pusher. What's going on, everybody? Decided to do a little bit of live streaming. Have nothing going on. I have no music to listen to. And nobody else is live streaming. At least none of the channels I'm subscribed to. I was like, well, shit. Let me freaking fill the gap for a little while. There might be somebody out there that can't sleep. And this is when I'm doing my thing. When everybody else is asleep. There ain't shit going on. 420, baby. What's up, sucker? What's up? I decided to bridge the gap. I seen everybody else pull chocks, and I was like, oh, shit, Edgar's gone. SGV's gone. Freaking RCA just left. I was like, well, fuck, let me go live. Maybe I can entertain or, keep the night owls kind of entertained for a little while. And I have no music now. Right now, my music gave out on me. Freaking music. One of my videos got banned in freaking Russia. I got a notice. I got a notice from YouTube that my video, one of my live streams, got banned in freaking Russia for music. I was like, what? I didn't even know that they listened to our music in Russia. I thought they had their own freaking music, but I guess not. Look, check this out, bro. Let me show you something. Hold up. There you go. Why does it do that? There we go. Look it. There ain't shit going on up in this motherfucker tonight. This is why I live here, though, man. When I was a kid growing up, I grew up in the freaking projects. And in the projects, man, this is when shit gets crack-a-lacking. This is the time of day when shit starts popping. So when I was a kid growing up, man, me and my cousin and my brother, we would sneak out this time of the night, and we'd be up to no good. We would be up to no good. Oh shit. What's up, Chris? Oh, there's nothing in there. I was gonna empty it, but there's nothing in there. In a world where there's nothing in the trash can. So for those of you that don't know, I work at a gas station. It's my primary place of employment. I like working at the gas station. I think I've said this before. The reason why I like working at a gas station is because it deflates ego. I am an egomaniac. When you work at a gas station, your ego gets deflated. You got to deal with people. Look at, what's up, Chris? Hey, when you work at a gas station, you got to put your ego to the, you got to kick that fucker to the curb. Look at this shit. I want to show you something. See that? See that? I just cleaned these. This one's not so bad, but this other one, and this stuff gets in the bottom of the trash cans because that stuff gets in the bottom of the trash cans because, you know, the people that don't have any money, they go through the trash cans to get recyclables. And when they do that, they damage the bottom of the bag and the bags start leaking. So, you know, at first I used to get super frustrated over that. And then I came to realize that, you know, those people are just trying to get some money, just trying to survive. We got people out here that are in these streets, man, and they're just doing what they need to survive. So now I don't hate on them anymore. I used to freaking get frustrated with that. But I've come to understand that, you know, people got to do what they got to do to get by. So I like I said, this job is an ego deflator. An ego deflator. I get to deal with people of all types. I know people in this town that are wealthy. I know people in this town that are in the streets because I work at this place. It's all about perspective. Yeah, I agree. Oh, check this out. Let me show you something else. So, as some of you know, I'm retired. I worked for the government for 32 years. So, this is a good job for me. Ego deflator, check this out. This is the car wash, right? I have to clean this car wash every day, right? Tonight it's not so bad because it's been raining, but right here is the pit. And inside that pit is oil, dirt, and grease, and all this nasty stuff. Whenever I clean that pit, I have to clean that pit every day. Whenever I clean that pit, I look at it as symbolic of me cleaning my soul. Cleaning my soul. Getting all that crap out. Trying to do better. Trying to live life a little bit better. Quit worrying about self. We are a self, ego-driven society now. It's probably always been like that, but it's readily visible. All you have to do is turn the TV on, go on the internet, and you can see all kind of people doing all kind of selfish things. And a lot of people in our society only care about themselves now. So when I have to go out there in that car wash and clean that pit, I look at it like I'm working on my soul, trying to clean out my soul, trying to operate on a little less self and more us. More us. I still have bad nights though. When I have to deal with the drunks, they kind of upset me sometimes. I used to be a heavy drinker, and when you were out being a nuisance, somebody had to tolerate you. I was like, fuck, you know, you have to think about shit like that. You have to think about it. Have to think about it. Self will run amok. Self will run amok. What's going on out there? Who's doing what? Who's still in here? Now I got to go in here and get these. I got to replace the trash bags that I just dumped. I get to work by myself. This station is in Fallbrook, Shell Station, on Mission Avenue, on Main Street. On Main Street, Fallbrook. 1 second. Do what you gotta do. There we go. I gotta dump these trash cans. Oh, this one's already dumped. This is the one that was already empty. I'm gonna move on to a different one. So, you know, I work out here in the middle of the night. And when I work, man, I don't spend any time behind the counter. So, you know, when places get robbed, it's not just some random thing. Whoever robs the place has checked it out. They've profiled it. So I don't spend any time behind the counter, unless I absolutely need to. Especially, you know, this time of the night. I get out and I do things. Not trying to camp behind that counter. Camping behind that counter will make you a statistic waiting to happen. Oh, today is my Tuesday. When I come in here on my Mondays, the place is a complete mess. Because I'm the one that's responsible for getting the place squared away for the next day. So I'm pretty much the person that has to clean up the place. But when I come in on my Mondays, the place is a freaking disaster. So I have to do everything. Have to change all the water. What's up, Cynthia? Have to change all the water. Make sure these trash cans are not disgusting. See how I try to keep them clean. Make sure that the water gets changed. What happens is people come in here and instead of using the water for doing their windshields, they use the water to wash their cars, and it makes the water disgusting. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier about people only giving a shit about themselves. Because, you know, they'll come in here and wash their cars instead of going through the car wash like a regular person. They use this to clean their car, and then the person behind them has dirty water to do their windshield with. I have to do that. I have to change that water every other day. Sometimes the water is black because some idiot will use the water to clean the tires on his car. Not giving a shit about anybody else behind him. All he cares about is themselves. And they ruin the water. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that mentality. They don't care about any. And it's not, you know, everybody in our society is just, they call it they used to call it the 10 percenters, but actually it's not 10%, it's only like 1%. But we spend people that did us wrong. And like I said earlier, I'm an egomaniac. So if you do me wrong, I'm gonna be thinking about what you did to me for hours and hours and hours. Meanwhile, the person that did that to you, they're not even fucking thinking about you. Okay, they have moved on and continue and caused mayhem in somebody else's life. So my suggestion is, don't spend your time worrying about what people do. Forgive and forget. We can only own our side of the street. But like for me, I would much rather freaking be angry at you and have a resentment towards you than trying to understand my part in it. Why am I upset? A person cannot make you upset. We can only make ourselves upset. So when I find myself wrapped around the axle on shit, I try to think about that. Okay, what's my part in this shit? What is my part in it? Are you gonna let it go, or are you just gonna keep holding on to it? Right, living free in your head. Living free in your head. I agree completely. Not worried about you at all. Not even a little bit. Shit. Freaking wow. The funny part is every single one of us is flawed. All of us. We all have our. There's not a person on this planet that's not flawed in some way or another. Sometimes I think we have our expectations of each other are way freaking too high. Way too high. There's not a person on this planet that's not ego driven. And that's humanity's biggest flaws, our ego. That's why police officers behave the way they do. They have a badge and a gun, and they have an ego. So when you damage their ego, or they perceive that you've damaged their ego, because they have that badge and a gun, they overreact. Not all of them, but usually that's the case when you see officers do crazy shit because somebody pissed them off. They got their ego bruised. He gave you back your wrench. Yes. Yes. Cynthia is the confessional spitting facts. Thank you, brother. Listen, this is the deal. I work at this gas station because I can. I get to drink bangs. I have people come in here all the time. Why do you work at a gas station? Because I can. Because I can. Because I can. Because I can. I spent the better part of 19 years chasing money. Chasing money. I made good money. Made enough money to be a millionaire. I was freaking miserable because I had my whole entire life was geared towards that freaking job, and I was miserable. Absolutely miserable. Had no life, zero life. My whole life rotated around that freaking job. Okay? I would work 6 days a week, 2 or 3 days, 16 hours a day, chasing fucking money. And I was freaking unhappy. And then finally one day somebody came up to me and they were like, you need to quit that job. It was my mom. She was down here visiting. You need to quit that job. I was like, what are you talking about? You're bringing that job home on my off time. Keeping in mind I was working all those insane hours. I was responsible for doing the schedule. On each shift there was 1,000 people on the schedule. 5 pages of people. And my job was to make sure that there was enough people that the shift was running properly. They had a whole section at this place. They had a whole section dedicated to the schedule, like 15, 20 people. But day by day, they have one supervisor, and his job was to make sure that the holes in the schedule were filled. And if he did not do that job, they called it the hot seat. If he didn't do that job, he caught hell. Okay, and I would tell my boss, I was like, listen, don't we have 20 people to do this? Why am I on the hook for what somebody didn't do? That's, somebody went on vacation, they didn't catch that. But you're giving me hell. And then one day my mom, she seen me stressing over that shit. She was like, you need to quit that job. Because you're bringing this shit home. I was like, you know what, Mom? Baby, you're right. I stayed on for another 3 years before I finally put in my papers. For 32 years. 32 years. And they only pay you for the, they only pay you for your high 3, because I was a federal employee. They only pay you for your high 3. So your retirement is based off your high 3, the 3 years that you had the most earnings. And once you hit 25 years, you can retire at any age. I retired when I was 54. But once you hit 25 years, you can retire at any age. That's why those military guys get to retire so young. Right. If you get stressed out, quit the fucking job. Because you will give yourself a coronary. You will have a freaking nervous breakdown or stroke or some other weird ass shit like that. When I was in the military, check this out. When I was in the military, people would retire from the Marine Corps, right? I knew this guy, he was in the Marine Corps 35 years. When he retired, he finally put in his papers, right? He dropped dead while he was doing his final fitness test. Died of a heart attack right there, and he was trying to retire. Dropped dead. I'll never forget it. What I want to know is why they had him out running a fitness test any fucking ways. Okay, in the military, once you hit 35, you're old. You're considered an old timer. He was... Okay? In the military, when you hit 35, you're considered an old timer. This guy was a 35-year fucking veteran of the Marine Corps. So that means he was in his 50s, mid-50s. And he went out there and ran that fucking fitness test and dropped dead of a heart attack. And then, guess what? The man didn't have a fucking will. So now, his family is suffering because of that. Because nobody, he didn't expect himself to die at 55 years old. There was no way he could predict that. But he didn't have a will. So, all these, groups were trying to help this family out. Get their fucking life straight. Because this guy committed suicide. He didn't even have his paperwork submitted properly, completely for his retirement yet. So, his family had to get assistance with that. And because he was federal, his wife was entitled to his Social Security benefits. But that has to be applied for. That's not automatic. It's not automatic. The only thing that's automatic when you die is your life insurance. That's automatic. But everything else, all your Social Security benefits, your pension, all that shit, the paperwork has to be filed. When you die, your spouse is automatically entitled to your Social Security. Even the VA stuff. Because some of the VA stuff laterals over to your spouse. When my mom died for that person at a national cemetery, we had to wait a month for her funeral, because that's how far out they had to schedule her ceremony, her placement, her internment at that national cemetery. She was interned at the Tahoma National Cemetery up in Washington. It's a beautiful place, but we had to wait a month. Now I got 8 people. Oh shit, I feel like a high roller now. Shit, fuck. Who's all in here? Let me see who's in here, please. I don't have to do the car wash tonight. Chris, butthead, my man. Juan Carlos, what's up, Juan Carlos? Que paso? Who wants to hear me speak Spanish? Who wants to hear my raggedy ass Spanish? I speak just enough Spanish to get myself in fucking trouble. I keep it close to the vest. I only use it when I absolutely have to. I'm going back to the car wash again. Make sure that I don't have to clean it. Sometimes I find weird shit in the car wash. Let me see. Find all kind of weirdness in the car wash. One of these days I'm gonna walk out to the car wash, I'm gonna find Jimmy Hoffa. They still don't know where that fool's buried. They got rid of his ass clean. I think they fed him to the pigs. I think they fed Jimmy Hoffa to the pigs. I don't know if anybody remembers. You guys might be pretty young. About 15 years ago, the FBI got some kind of intel about Jimmy Hoffa, and they was out there digging up somebody's backyard because they got intel that Jimmy Hoffa might be there. They was out there for like a week digging up this yard because somebody told them that they thought Jimmy Hoffa might be there. A lot of people think he's buried underneath that stadium in Chicago. If that's the case, they'll never find him. That's meat grinding yards. Yeah. They feed them to the pigs. In Fallbrook, when the gangs get tired of people, they put them in Deleuze Canyon. That's where they find them. Had a neighbor across the street. He was in the gang, but he was always drawing attention to himself. Police were always over there. And then they found him in the canyon. He was dead. Somebody killed him. That's what they do with people in this town when they get out of control. And you know, the police aren't really interested in gang-on-gang violence. They let the gangs police up themselves. So when somebody who's affiliated with a gang gets killed, it's not a high priority for the police. All the street gang violence is regulated. So right now they're in a truce. We got, I think, 3 gangs involved. Right now they're in a truce. But every once in a while the youngsters act out. They're not supposed to, but they do. They get drunk and then they start acting out. Every once in a while we'll have a shooting or something like that. I don't know how long the truce has been in place, but I know that they have a truce going right now. All right. Who's still up there? Who's still awake? Let me see. Let me see who's still awake. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, bell notification, all that shit. That way, oh, I have a 1A audit. For those that don't know, I did a 1A audit, my first one. Right, all the trains are ran out of the prisons. What's up? I am just chilling like a villain. Did my trash. Get ready to go out there and look at that bathroom in a second.
What?
I hate looking in the bathroom because the bathroom is like potluck. Never know what I'm gonna find.
Right. Let you know, I'm not one of those who makes messes.
Right? Thank you for not being one of those. What are you trying to get?
I don't know. Give me some of this change.
You want to trade that change out for bills?
Yeah. Well, 1, 2, and then I have to keep the rest here now.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm all right. What are you trying to get? Gas?
I'm just cigarettes.
50.
Come on over. He's just counting his change. What do you want?
American Spirits, the turquoise box.
Uh-oh. Here you go.
75.
That's this one, right?
Yeah.
All right. You know, these are expensive.
Right.
These cost a fortune, y'all.
30, 40.
1507.
Oh shit, it went up.
Yeah, they cost a fortune. Freaking pack of cigarettes cost more than a 12-pack of beer.
Oh my
I
God.
did, really? How much you need? Short?
I have no idea my hands are this
I
big.
mean, no, I said, are you short on change?
Oh, me?
Were you working on?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Were you working on your car?
Yeah, I was actually. I couldn't get.
Well, you in the cat? Let me know.
He's a mechanic.
Yeah, actually, I know this person. I know who you are.
That's bad news. When you look at me, don't.
Is that a good thing or a
I
bad thing?
heard you're a mechanic. It's declined. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta make some phone calls, but I have access to the phone now, so I'll be right back to get the cigarettes.
Okay,
So-
I'll hold them off to the side for you.
Please.
I'll put your cell on standby.
Thank you so much. Do
You're
either of
welcome.
you have a cigarette I could bum while I make my calls?
You want a cigarette? I can give you one.
Three,
That
one.
would be so great. I haven't had one in
Suspend.
like 3 days.
Yes, here.
I probably
Have,
should just quit, right?
have 2 cigarettes.
Thank you so much.
You're-
I'm gonna come
you're
back and get the
welcome.
pack, but thank you. I'll be. I'm over where the air tire.
Do you need the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Is
I'll
there
help
a
you out.
button?
Yeah, just push the button. I'll turn it off.
Let me get
Where
that.
is the button?
It's on the machine.
Here, I'll help you
There's a
out.
silver button.
I can do it. It's cool. No, I got it. Yeah.
So-
I'm like a boy in girl's clothing.
All right. So you want bills for that?
Yeah,
So is that $3?
I do believe.
$3, Chuck?
$2, I think.
$2, Chuck. Uh-oh, I got cigarette ash all over me.
Yeah, man.
I got cigarette ash all over me.
I do. Who you talking to?
I'm talking to my subscribers.
Your wife.
I'm doing a live stream.
Can you let it?
So anyways, speaking of ash, do I ever stick my head in the cooler? Do I ever stick my head in the cooler? Is that what you're asking me? Right, Camel Crush menthols. We are not allowed to sell menthols in Fallbrook. Fallbrook is unincorporated, okay? So because of that, we have to follow the county rules, and under the county mandates, we're not allowed to sell any flavored tobacco whatsoever, not even vapes. So I had ash on my jacket just now. So check this out. I'm gonna share a story with you because I'm old. Most of you are probably young, but I'm old. So I had ash on my jacket right now. Back in 1980, when Mount St. Helens erupted, I was trapped in one of the worst places. I was trapped in a place that got like the most ash in the whole freaking country. We got like 9 inches of volcanic ash. It's a little town called Moses Lake, Washington. The only place that got more ash than Moses Lake, Washington was a town called Ephrata, which was right next door. But in Moses Lake, we got 9 inches of volcanic ash. Me and my brother, we were outside playing, right? And we heard the mountain explode. Moses Lake is like 300 miles away from Mount St. Helens, but we heard that fucking mountain when it exploded. Clouds were spectacular. They were big pink puffy clouds. They looked like big puffy pink pillows. And by 1:30 in the afternoon, it was dark outside, like nighttime. That's how much ash was falling out of the sky. So from 1:30 in the afternoon to the next day, it was dark outside. When we woke up that next day and we looked outside, it looked like wintertime outside. Keep in mind, this was in May. It looked like wintertime because there was so much ash on the ground. It looked like snow. And the people, my mom and dad had moved back to Seattle and they had left us behind so me and my brother could finish the school year. So the people that we were staying with, they had several children. So there was like 5 of us, 5 kids up in there. So this woman, you know, she had to cook for a lot of people. And I asked her to give me something to put the ash in, right? So she handed me one of those big, huge, giant commercial pickle jars. The big ones, like this big, you know, the really big ones. I filled that entire jar with 1 scoop. Just 1 scoop. I reached down and filled the entire jar in 1 scoop. And at that time, like, for a while there was people were selling vials of ash like this big for like $5. For like $5. And to this day, I always wonder whatever happened to that big old giant that big old giant jar of ash. The ash was horrible, super caustic. If it got wet, it increased in weight like 100 times. You couldn't get it on your skin. You had to have like a full-blown gas mask. I don't even think an N95 mask would be effective against that ash. It was completely destroy a car. So there was no cars on the road because the filtration system on an automobile is not good enough to filter out that ash. So nobody could operate their vehicles. We were under martial law for 3 months. Martial law. And I don't know if any of you have ever lived under martial law. It is not pleasant. It really sucks. Because basically the police can shoot you on sight if they see you doing something criminal. Pretty insane. Pretty insane. Right, volcanic ash is good for growing crops. So to this day, if you go to Moses Lake, Washington, you go out in that desert, all you have to do is kick that sand and you'll find volcanic ash. It's still there. It's not going anywhere. What time is it? 1:37. I have to sell alcohol for 20 more minutes. This is the time when I start getting all the people that are leaving the bars. I sell alcohol later than the bars. So they all leave the bars and come in here. Half of them are completely plastered. It's a freaking nightmare. So they had to come up with a plan to get rid of all that ash. So what they had the homeowners and the businesses do is transfer all the ash into the streets, and then they came through with the snow plows and moved all that ash out into the desert because they had nowhere else. They had nothing else to do with it. It was so much of it that that's all they could do. But they had to get it off. You had to get it off the roofs quickly because, like I said, it gets all the roofs. Most of the roofs in Moses Lake are flat, and if that ash gets wet, it increases in weight by like 100 times. So it would, they were feared. There was a lot of fear that the roofs on homes would start collapsing if we had rain. So it was imperative to get that ash off the roofs of the buildings and out in the street. So it was a lot of work. A lot of work. Oh, had to keep the pets indoors also because the ash is caustic. It burns. Once it gets wet, it becomes acidic. It'll start burning your skin. When the drunk girls come in. Chris, you are a dirty-minded individual. Butthead. When the drunk girls come in. Bah. Chingaderis, it's Vicky. Vicky's outside right now. I just seen Vicky. She's out there. What are you doing over there, Vicky? You didn't know I was Vicky? Chinga, it's Vicky. I got my hot tub ready for you, baby. In a world where you're fake Char Bryce and Vicky and Lar, I got it's me, myself, and I. Split personality. You didn't know that I was Vicky, Cynthia? That's hilarious. Chinga, it's Vicky. I got the lavender bubbles in the hot tub, baby. Silence, boy. Yes, why yes. In a world where you're fake Char Bryce, Vicky, and Lar, and tripod turtleneck. Oh my God. If you haven't been on the P line, make sure you go. P line's on Mondays at 8. Cynthia, throw a link up for Chingaderis for me, please. Thanks. Yeah, that's my brother, man. Chingaderis is completely hilarious. Chinga, it's Vicky. I need you to come over now, baby. My hot tub is all set up for you. Hurry up. Oh my God. Chingaderas. See, there's somebody just parked out here, so I'm getting from behind the counter. Oh man. Yes. There we go. Chingaderas. What's up?
Not much.
Oh, Chingaderas. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to Chingaderas, you need to do so. He's probably the most entertaining cat on YouTube.
Are you talking to me?
No,
Oh, I was like, are you talking to me?
No.
What the fuck? I was like, I didn't know that.
I'm talking to my people. What's up, people? Here we go.
What's up, people?
Talking to my people.
That people.
I had peoples.
Yeah.
We the peoples. Your
Yeah.
total was 1322. 678 is your
Can I
change.
just give you a quarter?
What's that?
Can I give you a quarter? You can keep the 3 cents. Just give me
I'll give you $7.
Yes, please.
Demi $6. I put say fail. Would you like a bag?
No.
Are you a Spanish speaker?
Poquito nomás.
Give me a bag, ugly. Hurry up.
No, I didn't say that. No. I
No,
didn't
that's
say
nice.
This.
You don't want a bag?
No.
All right. You take care. All right. P-Line on Monday, 8 p.m. No, Chris, you freaking pervert. I'm not showing you nothing. You keep it up, I'm going to show you Vicky. Who wants to see Vicky? One of these days, I'm going to do a post of a Vicky. Vicky, Vicky, they want to know, they want to see a picture of you. You tell them that they can't see a picture of me. Why not, Vicky? I'm not ready for the world to see me yet. Vicky says that y'all can't see her yet.
Hi.
What's up?
Can I use the bathroom,
$8,000. Where is
Oh, if you would love to give me $8,000.
where is that freaking key? Let me know what it looks like. I haven't even been out there yet. What you got there? What are those?
Oh,
Are those
okay.
Mickey Mouse cards?
I don't know.
That's what they look like. Look,
I
can I
thought
see them real quick?
They're like,
I think they're Mickey Mouse trading.
I'm thinking of like hitting a.
I've seen these before.
They look like they're like something. I don't know. Or I might just give them to my kid.
They're Mickey Mouse stuff.
Although they seem more girly-ish, if anything.
I've never. Whatever they are.
Or like maybe my best friend's daughter.
I've never seen these kind of cards before. Has anybody ever seen these kind of cards before? That's interesting. I had a friend. He had a Mickey. He had a. What was that dog's name? The Mickey Mouse dog. What was it? What was the Mickey Mouse dog? What was-
Goofy? No.
Pluto.
Oh.
Yeah, Pluto. I had a friend. He had a 1930s Pluto comic book.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
All right.
I'm here right now.
He didn't know how much it was worth. Sock checker. Sock check. Pluto. That was the dog's name. Yeah, one of my friends had a old school comic book from back in the day, and I did the research. They actually put the comic books inside the cereal box. So when you bought the cereal box, certain cereal boxes had like a set of these comic books inside there. They're little small comic books. They're like this big. Unfortunately, alone the comic books they're worth money, but when you have the entire set, it drives the value up way more, significantly more. So I did the research. I had a hard time finding that comic book, but I found it. It took a while, but I found it. What's that, Vicky? What was that, Vicky? You need to get off that right now. I want you to call Chingaderas and tell him to call me. What's your number, Vicky? 1-800-SWEATY-ASS. Really? Yes, you tell him I said that. Did y'all hear that? Lord, Vicky's out of control. Wow. Vicky's no joke. Oh, snap. Pluto. All right. Oh, here comes one of my, I have 12 more minutes. What's up, bro? What can I get for you? Winners? Winner, chicken dinner.
Can I ask a big favor?
What's that?
Can I use your restroom?
Somebody in there.
Oh, okay, she did go in there. So she has the key?
She has the key.
Can I get the key from her?
I don't care. All right. Winner, chicken dinner. We have a winner. A winner. Eat out. $10. Winner, chicken dinner. $10.
Right there.
Arrgh. Cigarros. Tickets. Tickets? All right. Which tickets you want? Tickets. Which one? All right. Tickets, baby. Tickets. Give me my tickets. Give me mi boleto de loteria. Púrese feo. $22.92, baby. Not a 25. Hey. No. $25. $2.08. $2.08. Thanks, bro. Have a good one. That's one of my regular customers. Comes in every night. Spends money on those lottery tickets. I don't recommend those to anybody. Don't waste your money on that. Those scratchers are bad juju. Bad juju, scratchers. Don't spend your money on those scratchers. Listen to me. Nobody ever listens to me when I tell them. Nobody. All right. Are you still in here, Sid? I'm starting to buffer. I got 10 more minutes to sell alcohol. Then it's over. At 2 o'clock, I start cleaning up I had to close out the store. Then I had to start cleaning up this place at 2. Get it prepared for tomorrow. I had to make the coffee, get the place squared away. This is a better view. All right. It's $2 scratch and snips. Remember those ones from the wintertime?
If you know anybody that
Did you give her the key?
interested in these right here, let me know.
Where?
The Mickey Mouse card.
No, where's the key?
Give it to the lady.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Remember the ones from Halloween that were scratch and sniff? The ones that smelled like pumpkins? I got 10 more minutes. 10 minutos más. Let me make sure that this guy. Right. That's why I did this tonight. I started it right after RCA went off. I was like, well, there's nobody live streaming. The only person that was live streaming was Brooklyn Audits, and he wasn't even live streaming. He was just, I think, a premiere video. So I was like, and then the only other people that are really on at this time in the morning are the live streamers, the stringers. I mean, the media guys, AXN, and those cats. Alan's a good guy. I like Alan. Hey, Cynthia, if you're still there, put up a link for Alan, please. AXN. I am a supporter of that guy. When that airplane crashed a few weeks ago, that private plane, that one that crashed in LA, Alan was the only media guy that actually took the time to try to get to that crash site. He actually got all the way up on the side of that mountain and took a picture of that airplane. He was the only one that did that. Everybody else relied on their helicopters. And I don't know how to. I don't have a second device, so I don't know if I'm even able to participate in the chat. I don't know how to do it. Does anybody know how to do that? Because I don't know how to do it. Is there a way to minimize it to where you can participate in the chat? Let me see. That's Facebook. I got an email. I don't even know if it lets me minimize. Let me see. Sorry about the rotate. No, it's stuck. Does anybody know if there's a way to cancel? So I guess not. So if I want to participate in the chat, then I have to have a second device. Is that how that works? Somebody educate me. Somebody learned me. I got 5 more minutes to sell booze. I did my first 1A audit a few days ago, and I put in my video for people to critique my 1A audit. And this guy just freaking blistered me. I was like, oh my God. He did not show me not any love at all in his comments. That man did not have one good thing to say about my audit. I was like, oh my God, this guy is freaking killing me. I felt like I was getting put on the cross. He just tore into me. You have horrible equipment. Do one thing after another. I was like, wow, okay, be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. We're getting kind of low. 1 second, I need to plug my phone in. Oh my gosh. So now it's 1:55. It's 1:55 a.m. So technically I could stop selling beer right now if I wanted to. Because what's going to happen is here in about another 10-15 minutes, the guys from the restaurants, the employees at the restaurants are all going to start showing up here. The employees from the restaurants are going to start showing up here, and they're going to start asking for scratchers. So I try to get my my changeover because I'm the one responsible for preparing the store for the next work day. I need to start doing that. 1 second, you guys. I'm going to have to move you to a different spot. Let's see. Not so great. Not so great. 1 second. Let me see what else I can.
Gracias.
You're welcome. Have a great morning.
As well.
I try to treat everybody with courtesy and dignity and respect. I found that goes a long way. Even the people that frustrate me. The only people I really don't have a little tolerance for is when they come in here stoned or drunk. And only then when they start getting disrespectful to me. I don't tolerate people being disrespectful to me. It doesn't go. It's not a boat that floats. Okay. All right, y'all gonna have to bear with me. I gotta start getting the store ready for tomorrow. The air?
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Is that
You got, probably not, because I've already started. You got like, I can't even tell how much time you got.
good? I got 2 minutes, I see.
That's wrong. I gotta go by what's on here. You can try, but
I got 2 minutes on my phone.
you can try. Hopefully it doesn't click to 2 o'clock by the time you get back. Anyways,
Can I get 20 on 8 as well? Those are good meat sticks.
are you paying with card?
Yeah.
Running out of time.
Sorry.
You hit me at the last possible moment.
I'm so sorry, man. It doesn't work, you're chilling. I understand.
1, 2, 3, 4. Made it. It just turned 2 o'clock. Just like
You gotta go by the system?
gotta go by what this is.
That's crazy, yo.
This is linked to those cameras. Let's see. This is what the state looks at when they freaking audit us.
I would've been cool without it, but
As a matter of fact, look and see what time that transaction went
I got a sweater from the Northwest. You
Yeah.
know? I always wear that. It's my favorite sweater.
through. Yes, University of Washington's got some good colors.
Oh yeah.
All right, my brother.
Have a good one, man.
You
Have
too,
a
bro.
good night.
Take care. See that? They always come in, try to come in like right when it's 2 o'clock. And you know, I can't afford to lose my job over something stupid like that. That's just a no-go. Sometimes I get an attitude over it. You'll see somebody's gonna come rolling up in here after 2 o'clock and then get an attitude because I refuse to sell it to them. And that lady never did come back for these. Remember when that lady asked me to set these to the side for her? That's it. Bar is officially closed. Ah! All right. So now the sad part is, this is the funny part. If somebody were to come in here right now and try to rob me, they could not even get any money. There's no ability for me to give them any money right now. Be right back. Getting to see the life of a midnight clerk. Joy. Are you bored out of your mind yet? So any moment now, the guys from the restaurant are going to be rolling up in here wanting to buy lottery tickets. It never ceases to amaze me how many people throw away their money on this freaking lottery. So how many of you are watching this because you can't sleep or because you're working? Oh, today's the 25th. Oh, 25. I turned 58 this year. My birthday was a few weeks ago, and freaking as you get older, time goes by faster. And I'm here to tell you, this year is going by stupid fast. I cannot believe it's already almost June. Almost June already. Unbelievable. Cannot get over how fast this year is going by. Seemed like yesterday it was Christmas. We had a pretty decent winter this year in California, I will admit. Even here in Fallbrook. We started getting cold weather in Fallbrook in November. And it's still raining. It's raining today in Fallbrook. It's going to be a cool summer. I can feel it, Chris. You know, when I first moved, I've been living in San Diego County since 1993. When I came here to be a drill instructor. I used to be stationed in Yuma, and when I volunteered to be a drill instructor, I was at MCRD San Diego. And then when you get done with that duty, you get to pick wherever you want to work. And I didn't feel like moving, so I just picked Camp Pendleton. So I've been living in San Diego County since '93. And this is probably the coolest, probably the best winter we've had since I've lived here, that's for sure. Now I have to inventory these freaking scratchers. People spend their money on these scratchers like crazy. And I'm just like, it breaks my heart to see how many people waste their money on these scratchers. Every time my boss comes in here, I beg him to get rid of the scratchers. Every single time, whenever I see him. $673.16. 673.16. 6. Every single time. Yeah. I lived in El Cajon. Actually, I lived in Point Loma for a while.
Morning, bro.
What's up, brother? 2011. I lived in Point Loma for 6 months. Then I moved to El Cajon. I lived in El Cajon for about 2 years. Then I lived on Camp Pendleton for like 4 or 5 years. And that's when I got out of the military, I moved to Fallbrook. 1909. We're doing the paperwork. 678, 678, 6. Because those guys from Robertito's are going to be rolling in here any moment now. 73, 16, 24. 73, 16, 24. You're going to work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my brother right here. He goes to work. He's like me. He's a night out. I see him pretty much every day. I'm live streaming. 16, 24. What is going on? 24, 61. 6. Is it ready? It's ready. 61, 62, 63. Let's get you taken care of. 62, 63. Are we just getting gas?
Yes, sir.
All right.
30 on 9.
3179. 30 on 9. $30. Got to take care of my brother right here. This guy works hard. There you go. Got to take care of him. Get him on his way. I told you about my channel, right?
Yeah.
Did you subscribe?
No.
Man, shit out. See, I told this man about you guys, and I'm like, man, you should you should go and check me out. I know I'm ugly, but damn.
God damn.
This is my 10th camera this month. Look at y'all just breaking cameras like a boss. Uglying up YouTube one camera at a time, baby. That's fucking hilarious. This woman's coming back for her cigarettes. I see her walking up. The one that wanted the American spirits. She's coming back. You're back. I didn't think you were gonna come back.
Well, Willie helped me with $7 or $8, and then I have $7 in my bank account currently, so I can get the pack of cigarettes.
Woohoo! 1 second.
And he actually had just come up in conversation 2 hours ago with people I live with, which was funny. 4,
He's not a
5,
bad guy.
6, 7, 8. No, he's storing some stuff over at where they live, and they were just talking about that today.
He's not a bad guy.
Yeah.
At least he's willing to work for his money.
Yeah, that's what matters. And to me, I work. That's what matters to me, people that do work.
That man does not hardly sleep at all.
Yeah, you know what? It's overrated.
I've known him for a long, long time. And I never really talked to him much because I was so busy with my work. But that man, he's willing to work for his money.
That's what he said. I have actually more respect.
You gotta
for him
respect
than-
somebody for that.
Yep.
There's plenty of people out here that will just throw their hands in your face.
Well, and also, yeah, or like just have their hands out for whatever they can get from you, you know. And the part of the problem we were having is people getting ripped off where I live. There's a lot of stealing going on right now, and we're trying to get a handle on it.
62, 63. I was up in Seattle for my mom's funeral. And every single time I walked outside of my brother's place to go out on the street, somebody was putting their hand in my face.
Yeah.
Every time. I
hate
mean,
that.
I was like, really?
I went through a very difficult spell just now, and the whole time I didn't ask anyone for a thing once on the street. It just depends. People are different, and people get a bad rap when they're in a situation where they lose their house or whatever, because of the way that a lot of people handle themselves, like with the begging, and the stealing and the littering, and and if everybody like.
None of them were, impatient or rude or anything like that. But it astounded me that every single time I walked out in public, somebody was putting their hand in their face.
That's harassment, don't you think?
And then I had this one lady. She was walking down the street, and she was dressed like she was going to work. She was dressed up nicely, had makeup on. She had reading material. And she got up to me and she was like, "Can I get a cigarette?"
I just asked you for a cigarette.
I was like, "Oh, don't mention it."
Yeah.
But she was like, "I need a cigarette."
I put the cigarettes out in the world. It's funny. I think of all the cigarettes. It's like just like cash though and money. You have to keep things flowing. What do they say? You have to give freely for the good of others. Cash is like it's a fluid thing. It flows to you easily and effortlessly.
76.
There's a list of
73. Money is overrated.
Well, it's. I wish we could abolish it. If we could get on top of getting rid of the banking system, war would cease, and government it would completely turn everything right side up. But it's the banking cartel that has got their fingers on everyone.
Yeah,
we're all now slaves. I mean, that's
when I retired from my job, I got rid of my bank, everything I had on credit, got rid of all that crap.
I did my best to do that too.
If I can't do it with cash, it doesn't get done. They want you to be in debt for your life.
No, I buy in advance now. I don't like. There's no taking a loan anymore to rob Peter to pay Paul.
I mean, home loans. Home loans were not life debts. That's a new phenomenon. Home loans being a life debt.
We're building me a house right now. I still don't have actual walls, but we're building it.
They're trying
to material that we can resource because I'm trying to. That's my way of.
They're trying to make car loans basically a life debt. You can get a car loan for like 10 years now, 15 years. It's like seriously. All right, $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8.
Exactly enough.
$8 and then the rest on your card.
Yeah.
You have a balance of 1007.
1007. I only have 7 on the card. I thought it was 15 for the cigarettes.
It's 1507 for the cigarettes.
And I just gave you $8.
You gave me $8.
So the balance should be 7.
Oh, you gave me $8. I put $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is my fault. 1 second, so I can fix it.
Because I have it down to 10 cents. Thanks, Willie.
Void transaction, yes. Default, pay, no, $8. Yeah. It's going to be 707 on your card.
Here we go. Now I can pay for it.
All right.
No, not one push back.
Sorry about the confusion.
There we go.
You are all set.
Thank you very, very much.
Have an awesome morning.
You too.
What's going on, brother?
Here to get another ticket today.
All right.
Oh, they don't have it again? Damn. I was trying to get one of those, loterias, 24?
24. That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh. $5.
They went up on the cigarettes, huh?
Yeah, cigarettes cost more than alcohol. All right, my brother, there you go.
Thanks, man.
Enjoy your day. Have an awesome day.
Thank you, you too, man.
Where are the rest of the guys? Are they on their way?
They're ready to their house.
Oh, they already bounced? All right, man. Take care, bro.
You too.
So, there you go. Carlini Weenie, itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot Carlini. Ba da 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 ba da da da. See what I was telling you about? They come rolling in straight from work, right to here to buy scratchers. At least I know my customers. My original major was accounting, and everybody I knew that was an accountant was fucking miserable. So I immediately changed my major to retail management. And you know, one of the first things they teach you in retail management is you have to establish your client base. Those are the ones that you make your money on. Everybody else is well, so they keep coming back. So, you know, I make it a point to treat my customers well. I protect my customers. When people come in here and they act stupid with my customers, I get the hell out of here right away. No bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Sometimes they don't like it. I don't give a fuck. I will straight tell a fool to get the hell out of here. And as soon as they start acting crazy with me, I immediately remind them right away, hey, this is private property. Get the fuck out of here. Beat feet, kick rocks. You know, and sometimes people can't deal with that, but that's just the way it is. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of Dodge. Since I've started here, I've been here for almost 2 years. I shit you not, I've 86 at least 40 or 50 people. I had some guy come in here one time. He was talking about all this crazy, I'm a state senator, all this nonsense. I was like, listen, you are going to be a state senator that gets arrested in fucking Fallbrook tonight if you don't get off this fucking property right this fucking second. And he was like, I was like, I just fucking did. 911. I picked up the phone and started dialing. I was like, get the fuck out of here right fucking now. And, you know, I've never seen that guy again. I don't give it, you know. He was out of control. He came up in here. He was a Darren. He came up in here with that entitled bullshit. And, you know, there's places in this country, you start talking to people like that, they will fucking check you. I go to Oakland and start talking some stupid shit like that to people. See what happens. You'll get your fucking ass handled. Those fools will fucking lay you out. You know, and what it is people have lost the ability to communicate with each other. Like, this guy has lost his mind. Get the hell out of here. I don't give a shit who you are. And, you know, because I work at this gas station, he made an assumption. He has no clue who the fuck I am or what I've done. Well, the bathroom is not too bad. Here you go. I'll let y'all see it. As far as public bathrooms goes, this is pretty decent. I'm the one that's responsible for maintaining this bathroom. And as you can see, I try to keep this bathroom looking decent. I've had people tell me that this is the best public bathroom they've ever seen. So as you can see, I try to make sure that this bathroom is in good shape, even the toilet. And sometimes it's a pain in the ass to keep this toilet looking nice. But I take pride in my work. I don't like, you know, I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. You know, it doesn't matter if I'm installing a fucking $1.5 million fucking rubidium atomic timing clock for Pac Bell, or if I'm cleaning a fucking shitter. I'm gonna give it the, you know, do it properly. Got to do it properly. No half-stepping. If you're gonna do something, do it fucking right. Do it right. Never burn a bridge. Never fucking burn a bridge. If you got a fucking job in the world, don't fucking leave that job burning a bridge. Because you might have to go back to those motherfuckers. You might have to suck it up, swallow your pride, put your ego aside, and go back to them. And if you leave them under good terms, they'll take you back. Shit, they'll probably even pay you what you were making. So now I gotta go out there. I'm gonna go out there and clean that bathroom. This is my supplies. These are the tools of the trade, y'all. tools of the trade. You ready to go clean the shitter like a boss. Vicky is on a sick one. Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. $2:30 in the morning. Getting ready to go out here and take care of this fucking shitter. Make that motherfucker nice and clean. Forgot my gloves. Got to go back for my gloves. Don't want to get hepatitis or any other kind of weird ass shit. Have my damn lips fall off. Be walking around without no lips. Itty bitty teeny weeny yellow polka dot Carlini. What's up, man?
Can you break 100?
No. There's no way, brother. It's at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, just to have a change, you know, change? Like,
No, brother. We don't keep no money in the tills, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's what I figured. Thank you, man.
Yep. How is that? I'm gonna let y'all see my toilet cleaning fucking prowess. I'm ready to go clean the fuck out of that toilet right now, like a boss with pride. Clean it with pride. Shit. I watched the store. The bathroom's right there by the store. See, look at it. I can see the store from the bathroom. See, this is my doorstop. Keep it hidden so nobody steals my doorstop. Motherfuckers steal the air if they could. It's out of service. Somebody just tried to use it, wasn't working. Yeah, people could, they would steal the air out. Snatch the air right out of the sky. What are you doing? I'm stealing the fucking air. You motherfucking air thief. Oh, shit. Oh, mother. Oh, hold up. Oh, there. Motherfucker. Stay open. There we go. Oh, look, it's Vicky. What are you doing, Vicky? Where's Chingaderas? I want to talk to that big Chinga right now. Vicky, Chingaderas don't even live in Fallbrook. Listen, you get Chingaderas on this chat right now. Vicky's on a sick one. Dang, Vicky. What's wrong with you, Vicky? Listen, you get Chingaderas right now. Vicky, you gotta watch out, Vicky. Can you see that? That's the fucking kuya for the shitter. So when I was in the Marine Corps, I used a motherfucking M16A2. But now that I work at this gas station, my weapon of war is these motherfucking gloves and this yellow towel. These are my weapons of opportunity. Be annihilating turds, one toilet at a time, baby, like a boss. You guys will be able to share with everybody. We watched Lar clean a shitter. Laura was in rare form. That motherfucker was cleaning the shitter. I'm getting ready to clean this sink right now. Here we go. I'm gonna set it back here. Hold up. There we go. No, not that way. Damn! There we go. The key to effectively cleaning glass is you gotta use microfiber towel. So this is what it looks like, right? See that? See the sink? Right? 1 second. You have to use microfiber. Because I keep the bathroom clean, I don't have to spend that much time in it. Check this out. Look at this. Check this out, y'all. Look at that. Look at that chrome. Look at that chrome. You see that? That's how I fucking roll. That shit looks brand new. You fucking around. If you're gonna do some work, don't do it half-assed. Do it all the way. Even scrubbing the walls. Now I'm doing the toilet. You can't do a toilet unless you use one of these, right? And this is how you clean a public toilet. Check that out. I don't play. My shit is legit. Sometimes these people frustrate me. I'll come in here and they just have the place freaking a disaster. I had a traveling salesman come in one time and he used this bathroom. He's like, bro, you had to clean do that though. All right. So there we go. Bathroom done. Okay. Somebody, see, I already cleaned up out here, but I can't hardly keep up with these people. Somebody already threw something on the ground. Because people don't give a fuck about anything. People don't give a fuck about nothing, so they just, there's a fucking trash can right there. Instead of throwing it in the trash, they just throw it on the fucking ground. I came out here one time and I caught a guy trying to put a 12-pack of empty beer bottles in my trash can. I told him, get those bottles out of my trash can right now. And he looked at me. I was like, listen, if you don't get those fucking bottles out of my trash can right now, we're gonna have a fucking problem. Right? And he reached in and he pulled them out. And I said, take your empty bottles and fucking take them home with you. Do not ever bring your fucking empty beer bottles here again. Do you understand me? And he was like, okay, I'm sorry. I was like, you don't have to be sorry. Don't put your empty beer bottles in my trash can. You know why I don't let people put empty beer bottles in my trash cans? You know why? Because if they're putting their fucking empty bottles in my trash cans, that means they're fucking drinking and driving. That's bullshit. So I do not let people fucking put their empty fucking alcohol containers in my fucking trash can. That's fucking bullshit. Back in the 80s, before they started cracking down on drunk drivers, 56,000 people a year, 56,000 were killed by drunk drivers in this country every fucking year. Every year. That's more people than all the fucking people that died in the Vietnam War. When I was a kid growing up, the cops would just pull them over and fucking make them pour out their drinks, take their keys from them. 56,000 people a year were getting killed behind drunk driving. Absolutely ridiculous. Had to plug my phone up again. Now I gotta clean the inside of the store. Whew, I'll be with you in a second. Now I gotta take care of the inside of the store. So here's the trick to doing floors in commercial. That cool air, when that cool air hits that hot water, it makes it dissipate faster. So when I do the floors, it only takes maybe 3 minutes for my floor to dry, maybe 4. When I do the floor, I use the hottest water possible. All right. I do the floor like an hour before I start making coffee. I had a lady come in here and tell me that she didn't like the way the store smelled. I was like, she goes, "It smells like pine oil in here." I was like, I couldn't believe she was complaining about the store being clean. I was completely taken aback by that. Oh, here we go. Everybody's jumping ship now. Everybody's tired. Who's left? I only got one person left. Who is it? Is it Colini? No. Is it you, Chris? I sufficiently bored everybody. They all got skedaddled. Oh, no. No. 2 of them. Oh, shit. 2 of my displays. Oh. Knocked down 2 of my displays. Still got one person. Everybody got both. I still got 3 more hours to go. Now the night owls have even abandoned me. still got a person in there? What's up? The guy that's on shift before me is lazy. He didn't clean the store at all. Freaking floor completely ruined. Didn't even work on it at all. Just left it the way it was. Oh. Starting to get tired now. What time is it? It's almost 3. Who's in here? Who is this person with me? You didn't fall asleep, did you? Wake up. Baby team. See that? Floor is already dry. Dries quick. Man. It's the quietest part of my day. Here in about an hour, I start getting people coming up in here. All right, 2 hours. Oh my gosh. I think I'm about ready to end this. Everybody's asleep now. Anyways. For everyone that appreciate everybody that joined me today. Thank you for your time, spending your time with me. This is LAR North County Media signing off. Everybody have a great day today. Bye-bye.